There is one thing people over 60 do every single day without realizing it. It is the quiet reason their partner slowly stops looking at them the way they used to. It is not your age. It is not your body. It is not your money. It is something far smaller, far closer. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Before I tell you what it is, hit that subscribe button. What comes next is something no one your age is talking about. I want you to think about the last time your partner walked into the room and said something to you. Maybe it was about their day, maybe it was something small, a memory, a thought, a worry, a little story about someone they had run into at the grocery store. And I want you to be honest with yourself for a moment. Did you actually look at them? I do not mean glance. I do not mean nod. I do not mean make a sound that suggested you were listening. I mean, did you stop what you were doing, turn your body toward them, look into their eyes, and let them feel that for those few seconds, they were the most important thing in your world? If you cannot remember the last time you did that, you are not alone. And you are not a bad person, but you are doing the one thing that quietly, slowly, almost invisibly pushes the person you love further and further away from you. And the worst part is, you have no idea it is happening because they are not going to tell you. They are going to do something far more dangerous. They are going to stop trying. This is the slow death of attention. And after 60, it kills more relationships than arguments, more than money problems, more than any of the dramatic things people think break couples apart. It is not a fight. It is not a betrayal. It is the quiet, daily repeated experience of feeling unseen by the one person who is supposed to see you. When you are young, attention is everywhere. You feel seen by friends, by coworkers, by strangers on the street, by the world itself. Your value feels obvious to everyone, so the small inattentions of a partner do not cut so deep. But after 60, the world starts to look through you. People stop holding doors. Cashiers do not make eye contact. Younger people speak around you as if you were not in the chair. The world begins to treat you like furniture. And in that quiet erosion, the one place you are supposed to still feel fully seen is at home with the person who chose you. So when you sit across from your partner with your eyes on a screen, when you grunt instead of answer, when you say yes without hearing the question, when you finish their sentences with the wrong ending, because you are not listening to the beginning, you are not just being lazy. You are confirming the very fear that the world has been whispering to them all day, that they are becoming invisible, and you are the last mirror they had. I want to tell you something that took me many years to understand. The opposite of love is not hate, it is indifference. Hate at least notices. Hate at least cares enough to look. Indifference is the soft, slow withdrawal of presence. It is the one thing the human heart cannot survive for long without breaking quietly inside its own chest. The cruel irony is that most people who do this, who half listen, who answer without looking, who walk past their partner in the kitchen without a touch on the shoulder, would swear under oath that they love that person more than anything in the world. And they probably do. But love that is never shown is, to the person on the other side, a love that does not exist. They cannot feel what you feel, they can only feel what you give them. And what you give them day after day is the back of your head and the side of your face. Here is what happens inside your partner when this goes on long enough. At first, they tell themselves you are tired. Then they tell themselves you are stressed. Then they stop telling you the small things. Then they stop telling you the big things. Then one day they realize they have a whole inner life that you know nothing about, and the strange thing is, it does not even hurt anymore. That is the moment you should be most afraid of. Not the fights, not the tears, the quiet. The peaceful, settled quiet of a person who has stopped expecting anything from you. Watched couples who have been together for 40, 45, 50 years end up sitting at separate ends of a couch, eating separate meals, watching separate screens, calling that a marriage. They are not enemies. They are something far sadder. They are roommates who used to be in love, and neither one of them can point to the moment it changed. There was no moment. There were 10,000 small moments where one of them said something and the other did not look up. So, what do? You do something almost laughably simple and almost impossibly hard. The next time your partner speaks to you, you stop. You put down whatever is in your hand. You turn your whole body toward them. You look at them, not at their forehead, not at the wall behind them, at their eyes. And you listen as if you were hearing a stranger tell you a story you had never heard before. You do this even if they are telling you something you have heard 100 times. especially then, because what you are saying with your body without one word is the only sentence that truly matters after 60. You are saying you are still the one. You are saying the world may have stopped looking, but I have not. You are saying in this house, you will never be invisible. Do this for 1 week, just 1 week, and watch what happens to the person across from you. Watch their shoulders drop. Watch their voice soften. Watch the small light come back into their eyes that you had not even noticed had gone out. You will not have to ask them if they feel it. You will see it. This is the one thing. This is the quiet thing. This is what no one tells you when you turn 60, and what no one is going to tell you when you turn 70, and what your partner will never ever say out loud. They do not need gifts. They do not need vacations. They do not need a younger version of you. They need to be looked at by you. The way you used to look at them, when looking at them was the most natural thing in the world. The years take many things from us. Our knees, our patience, our memory of where we left the car. But they do not have to take this. They do not have to take the simple, sacred act of seeing the person beside us. That is the one thing time cannot steal unless we hand it over ourselves. And too many of us hand it over without even noticing, until one day we look up and find ourselves alone in a room with someone who used to be our whole world. Do not let that be your story. Look up, look at them, while they are still there to be seen. Something I said today landed somewhere inside you, somewhere quiet, somewhere honest. Then do me one small favor. Subscribe to this channel, because every week I am going to sit down and tell you the things no one else will say out loud about life, love, and the people we share it with after 60. Hit the like button if this reached you. Leave a comment and tell me when was the last time you really looked at the person you love. And then when you are done here, go find them. Go find them and look at them the way you did the first time. The rest of your story is still being written. Make sure they are in it.